Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the movie Scarface 1983 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now in 2023. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Tony Montana is related by blood to Gina, whom he took care of and tried to control in many ways. He can sometimes act hastily, without thinking about what detrimental consequences his actions can bring, played by Al Pacino. Manny Rivera, Stephen Bauer, has been on friendly terms with Tony since childhood, who he never refuses to help, and has also helped him develop his drug business. He's not a narcissist, nor does he tend to be overly ambitious, and is more balanced than Tony. Elvira, Michelle Pfeiffer, became the legal wife of Tony, knows her own worth, is used to doing what she wants and not like to be treated in a disrespectful tone. She needs constant attention from her husband, but because of his lack, she became addicted to drugs. Omar F. Murray Abraham, his lover's close associate, doesn't lead a secluded life and sometimes relaxes in a bar, but when it comes to boss orders, he always remains collected and attentive, knows how to see in a person the necessary qualities for their business. Frank Lopez knows how to run a business that he has invested a lot of effort into, but trying to maintain balance and relax. He doesn't like when deals are broken or they try to deceive him, played by Robert Loggia, who died of Alzheimer's disease in 2015. Bernstein is listed as one of the DEA's employees, but it's hard for him to claim the title of the best worker of the year. He is mercantile, rather dodgy, and doesn't always follow the letter of the law, encouraging bribery. The role is played by Harris Yulin. Mama Montana is related by blood to Tony, but prefers not to have anything to do with her son because of his criminal activities. She is distinguished by her principled and uncorruptible, played by Miriam Cullen, who died of a lung infection in 2017. Chichi, Angel Salazar, is distinguished by his loyalty, and he is willing to come to Tony and Manny's aid in literally anything. But when he himself needed help in a rescue, he never got any response from Montana, always attentive to the errands he is given. Shadow, Mark Margolis, is Sosa's confidant, who keeps him safe. He is distinguished by fidelity and efficiency in obtaining the necessary information about the partners of the boss. He doesn't know what compassion is and knows how to remain undiscovered. Alejandro Sosa has significant power in South America through his own large drug business and powerful friends. He is used to doing things tough, doesn't forgive betrayal, especially from his own people, played by Paul Shanner. Angel Pepe Serna is a native of Cuba who did business with Montana and Rivera. He doesn't strive for honest earnings by choosing easier money, can remain alert during transactions, and doesn't differ in composure, but if necessary, he will use weapons. Nick the Pig is a member of the Montana gang. He's characterized by the utmost loyalty, executive, and when necessary, brutality. He is not touchy and shows no inattention, played by Michael P. Moran, who passed away from Guillain-Barré syndrome in 20. Charles Goodson, Greg Henry, is one of Alejandro's many allies. He knows how to make useful contacts and has a certain influence among the American government. He is distinguished by self-confidence and the ability to behave with restraint with partners. Hector the Toad, L. Israel, deals in large-scale drug shipments throughout Miami. He is not known for his honest business dealings and can change his plans quickly. Often in his business he has resorted to torturing people, not caring if they survive the torture. Banker Dennis Holohan, one of the employees, Tri-American City, who serves Tony, knows how to be loyal to clients, trying to satisfy their requests to the maximum, but he has a clear understanding of what can not only harm his career, but also send him to jail. Sheffield has an extensive knowledge of the law, thanks to which he has earned himself an excellent reputation. He is an unconventional thinker, determined and confident in his actions. Played by Michael Eldridge, who died of lung cancer in 1997. Saddlebone Ted Beniadis is involved in money laundering investigations, including the Tony Montana case. He has a knack for inspiring people's trust and believably portraying his undercover role, able to think through a plan of action several steps ahead. MC at Babylon Club is engaged in entertaining the public, performing humorous numbers in a characteristic manner. Takes into account the interests of influential people, played by Richard Belzer, who died of circulatory and respiratory disease in 2023. Miriam had a brief love affair with Manny. She is not looking for love for life, but uses her exterior to have fun with men with might and main, without denying herself anything, including trying drugs. Has the exuberant nature. Shooter number 1, Gary Cervantes, is one of the assassins working for Lopez. The main thing for him is his target, and the rest doesn't matter. If while killing a man, other people happen to be in his crosshairs, he may well kill them without any regret. Taka Stand Cook was Tony and Manny's employer for a while. Has a demanding nature, is not prone to indulgence, and especially appreciates in his workers their efficiency and punctuality. Played by Cesar Cordova, who passed away in 2020 of natural causes. Shooter number 2 is one of Frank's mercenaries. He usually works in conjunction with a partner to be more effective in killing people on Lopez Steep. Is distinguished by laconicism and a cold-blooded attitude to anyone. The role is played by Gregory Ann Cruz. Octavia the Clown, Wayne Dubba, performs his entertainment program at the Babylon. He's not devoid of artistry, is able to amuse the audience, and when it's necessary to shift her whole gaze to herself. He was shot during the assassination attempt on Tony. Ariel Blair, Victor Milan, has a senior position at DOY and also had a business relationship with Alejandro. He is influential, well-versed in political issues, but to a greater extent seeks his own enrichment, for which he helps to solve Sosa's problems. The Skull is a member of Sosa's inner circle and can eliminate anyone at his behest. He's a professional of his craft, completely cold-blooded and able to penetrate the premises unnoticed. Played by Gina Silva, who died of frontotemporal dementia in 2020. Car salesman Ronald Joseph works in one of the Miami car dealerships where Tony came to look for a Mercedes car. He is not intrusive, allowing customers to inspect the car they like, and at the same time politely he answers any question they are interested in. Immigration officer number 2, along with his partner, was checking immigrants from Cuba, including Tony. He carefully checks the dossier of each person and also asks various questions, especially tricky ones. He knows how to stay calm. The role is played by Tony Paris. Colombian hitman Henry Kingi was one of the people of Alejandro who came to deal with Tony and his people, and it was from his hands that Chi died. He has a violent, unprincipled nature and takes the utmost pleasure in killing. Gina is Tony's only sister. She is conscientious, knows how to work hard, trying to provide maximum support to her mother. For Gina, her brother's overprotective care was a burden, which brought her misfortune and death, played by Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonia. Boy at pool, Marcus Chirac, along with his parents, vacationed in one of the popular places in Miami, as well as Tony. He loves to play with his peers, shows interest in everything new, and sometimes likes to watch other people, so he witnessed the shame of many. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.